the magic bullet of marketing. If there's one question we hear most often from contractors, it is, what's working? Radio? TV? Pay-per-click? Direct mail? Everyone is looking for the latest, cheapest way to make the phones ring. Everyone wants that magic bullet. We're here to tell you this. The magic bullet comes from math. Let me explain. The numbers on the screen are real numbers from a $7 million contractor in a major metro area. Do you remember the 80-20 rule or the Pareto principle? When applied to the market shown, it suggests that 80% of the replacement systems sold in this market will be bought by 20% of these addresses, or roughly 173,000 addresses. Taking out commercial properties, our model puts the actual replacement prospects at just over 156,000 homes, as shown here. Now let's narrow this down even further and look at where his sales are coming from. By running what we call a CS score, our data model identified the 72,144 prospects that will represent 2/3 of this contractor's sales. The contractor's invoices show the 72,000 prospects in the top 20 zip codes generate about 40% more revenue than the same kind of prospects in the rest of the market. But why is that? After all, the weather is the same across the entire service area, and the households are all exposed to the same advertising. To answer, let's look at the CS scores shown here. CS stands for common size and is an indicator of a higher concentration of first-time replacement opportunities. Typically, the maximum annual revenue for a single contractor equals $10,000 per year per CS score point. So why is zip code 33647 a better area to target than zip code 33511? They both have about the same number of modeled replacement prospects. These two zip codes have CS scores that indicate that a single contractor can generate up to $2 million per year in revenue in each of these zip codes. But based on the higher CS score, zip code 33647 has a higher concentration of first-time replacements. Consumers in this zip code are more likely to see contractor trucks in their neighborhood on a frequent basis. Therefore, all contractors' marketing should work better here. But this particular contractor has been relying on TV, radio, the web, yellow pages, and billboards to cover all 867,000 homes in his service area, even though most of the revenue over the past 5 years all came from a small set of prospects. So as you can see, it is beneficial to get focused. The team at Stochastic makes your advertising dollars work harder by identifying these clusters of opportunity and helping put them to work for you. Loading the magic bullet. How can you quickly tell from this sea of numbers if you're getting your money's worth from your advertising? Let's look at this contractor's total sales. $6,935,047 per year of residential HVAC sales. To make the math easy, if this contractor is an aggressive marketer and spends 10% of his top line on all forms of advertising or marketing, that would be $693,504 per year on yellow pages, TV, radio, internet, newspaper, direct mail, etc. Right? So, over the past 5 years, he has spent around $3,465,000 on all his advertising, such as building his brand, getting his name out there, wrapping his trucks. That is a lot of money. Is he getting his money's worth? Here's how we tell. Look at this cell. In his top 20 zip codes, his revenue is 14% of the annual maximum for a contractor selling to the same number of prospects with an equivalent housing construction pattern. That one variable tells us that this contractor's non-focused marketing is generating below average revenue. In reality, an average contractor using targeted advertising, direct mail, cable TV, SEO, and so on, should see a score in cell G of around 20 to 25%. If this contractor's revenue is 14% of the maximum, then his advertising is generating revenue that is 40% below average. What would happen if his advertising spend of $693,000 was generating average results in his top 20 zip codes? His sales would be $8,329,450 per year in these zip codes. If his advertising marketing performance came up to average, he would see a revenue increase of $3,571,466 per year in these zip codes from the same budget. Now, the same math applies to any size contractor, large or small, no matter where you're located. So, before you spend any more marketing dollars, a CS score analysis like this will tell you how well your marketing and advertising dollars are working for you. Once you establish your current benchmark, a more detailed MER score analysis can identify the areas where your performance needs to improve first. So put the power of the stochastic MER score to work and watch your numbers improve. It's not magic, it's the MER score.